Hey guys, back at you again with another video. This one is about the time I blacked out extremely heavily, 3 times in one night. So pro tip, don't do Xanax, especially not the level I was doing. But anyways, I've blacked out a lot actually, and for me, it's kind of fun, but at the same time, it's just like a, oh shit, what did I just do kind of moment. And that is exactly what I'm going to be talking to you guys about today. So, this whole thing started out like any good day should, by hanging out with your friend and just saying to each other, I want to get super fucked up tonight. And that's exactly what we did. So, we met up, dude picked me up, smoked a bunch of weed, and then we set out on our journey to the city. So, we mobbed over to the city, spent some time there, getting lunch, whatever people do when they waste their time and shit, the usual. Hit the bank to get some cash because we were already planning on buying some shit to get fucked up on. Time rolls around and we romp over to our buddy's house. So we get there, everyone's already session, just chilling, couple girls there, music bumping. It's a good time. So my friend had a bunch of Xanax bars, so naturally I bought a couple off him. And I'd popped Xans a handful of times before this and blacked out every time also, because that's what happens when you do these kinds of things. But this is by far the weirdest and probably just like the most amount of times in general. But I asked this dude if he had Xans, and buddy just pulls out a whack of Xans, like a big ass bag full. So we bought a bunch, me and my friend. I think I took like 2 or 3 bars. Honestly, can't even remember. But I did some Molly too to get the vibe going. And I remember I was like sitting on the stool, just chilling, doing my thing. Popped the Xan, and I felt the Xanny starting to kick in like maybe like 15 minutes later. Didn't really notice it at first like usual, but I knew I was fucked up. So there was probably like 8 or 9 people there at the time, and they were just sitting on a couch, and everyone else was just like either standing smoking bong or laying down all fucked up. And I'm pretty sure I ripped a couple more like lines of Molly too somewhere in this, so I was just feeling litty, alright. And the last thing I remember was I went to go take a head rock, which is weed and tobacco, quick recap, and I was sitting on the stool. The whole time since I'd been there, I'd been chilling on the stool, and I was feeling great. Alright, keep in mind that I was sitting on the stool the whole time. This is really fucking important. Okay? And all of a sudden, I fucking woke up on the couch that everyone was sitting on before, and I was just like, what the fuck? And I looked around me, no idea what had just happened. Literally felt like 2 seconds had gone by. But I looked at my phone and the fucking time was like 2 or 3 in the morning. And we got there like maybe like 11 at night. And my 3 friends were just like standing and sitting on the other side of the room where I had been. And they noticed I'd kind of like woken up and was like moving around. So I'm assuming I was like asleep this whole time. And they just said to me, go back to sleep, Alex. It's okay. So I went back to sleep. And turns out I had been leaning on this fucking stool, not even able to sit down properly, just fucked up, and I pretty much passed out in the stool. So my 2 friends picked me up by my arms and legs and moved me to this couch. And then I woke up again randomly on this beanbag, not even remembering that I had woke up before this, or that or even what city I was in. No fucking clue. Again, pretty much blacked out twice at this point. And I just looked at my phone again, and this time it was like 5:30 in the morning. And that's when I was actually like, oh shit. So everyone else was still awake, including my friend. Like a bunch of people had left, but I went over to my friend. He realized the time. He didn't even know how much time had passed himself, because he did like the same shit I did. But once we realized that, we took a couple hoots, wake and bake for me, by the way. Hopped back in the whip, said goodbye to the homies for the lit ass time, even though I didn't remember it, and peaced out. Anyways, we made the car ride back home. I got home. I didn't even know what happened on the car ride back, to be honest. I don't remember shit. But I got home and fucking passed out on my bed as soon as my head hit the pillow. Oh, and the best part of this whole thing was I fucking forgot it was like a weekday, so I had school the next day, so I just ended up awake like 2 hours later and went to school. No idea how I fucking got up in time, but yeah, I blacked out again for like the third time that night or day. Don't even know. I might be at 4 at this point. I'm just gonna call it 3 to be safe, but Yeah, pretty much went to school still zanned out, a little bit mollied up, and I literally thought I had a regular ass night at home. I didn't remember anything. I just thought I was like chilling on my computer, fucking drinking a Fanta, you know, the usual zesty business. And until I was like halfway through the day at school and I remembered some shit that happened the night before, like started coming back to me. And yeah, I was kind of just like, holy fuck, I actually just had this wild ass night, and that was really fucked up. But yeah, that's pretty much the story of when I blacked out 3 times in one night. There's honestly probably a lot of times this has happened, and I just don't remember it. But yeah, I used to do Xanax a little bit too much. That's also part of the reason I wasn't uploading videos. I was kind of a zombie just doing a fuckload of drugs for a good 6 months to a year. And that's kind of the reason my uploading schedule was really fucked up. But good news is, I'm better now. I'm uploading regularly again. Have been the last couple weeks. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you did. This is definitely one of the most fucked up blackouts I've ever had by far. But yeah, anyways, check out my SoundCloud, link in the description. And I'll see you guys all next week. Peace.
I be geeking off a bean. Sipping on promethazine. I be popping codeine. Trust her smoking gasoline. Lil Z riding dummy on the street. Keep a stick under the seat. Got some beans right now.